Hi guys, welcome back to We Gonna Talk About It. It's your girl Kenyatta. Hi guys, how my people's doing today? Your girl is doing good. It's beautiful outside. And I said, let me come to this car and talk to my peoples. Peoples, we need to talk about this. All right, this is our topic for the day. Are you going to take care of me? This is for the husbands. This is for the wives. This is for the boyfriends. This is for the girlfriends. When I say boyfriend and girlfriends, it has to be a serious relationship going to the altar. Okay? You're going to get to the altar. You know you're gonna marry that person. Okay. Are you going to take care of me? All right. The person gets sick. They're wed, husband and wife is sick. One of them is sick. Doesn't matter which one. Are you gonna take care of them? I'm talking sick, where they need your full attention. They need you to take them to doctor visits. They need you to drive them there. They need you to pick them up. They need you to wash them. They need you to care for them. You need to feed them. You need to clothe them. Are you going to do all this? It's like having a baby all over again. Are you willing to do this for your mate? Well, if you went to the altar and you said, I do, that means you gonna take care of them. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You went to the altar and you said, I do. He said, I do. And guess what? That means that you are willing to be their caretaker. Yes, I said yes. Listen, if it comes down to it, I know that I said yes and I meant it. I would take care of my husband if he got sick. You know what I'm saying? Would I want to? No. Nobody wants to be a caretaker. It's a hard job, guys. And I can't fib to you. I have to be honest. Good night, Amy. Sorry. You too, honey. Sorry, guys. I'm saying bye to my girl, Amy. She's leaving for the day. She usually clocks out at this time when I'm taking my break. So I apologize. But anywho, so like I said, you don't want to, I don't want to be a caregiver. No, I experienced being a caregiver to my mom, and it's a hard job. Did I want to be her caregiver? Yes, because it was my mother. She birthed me. This is different. Um, I believe this, if my husband got sick, yes, I would take care of him, but I'm hoping that he stays healthy for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard job to be a caretaker. Um, and I remember, being a caretaker for my mom, it was hard at times because I'm still working full time. Would you take care of your mate if they got sick? I'm talking really sick where they needed you. How would you maintain, like if you were going to work and you had to take care of them too? Do you have family members that will support you as well, that will help you? Men, vice versa. Would you take care of your wife if she got sick? Guys, I can tell you this. Um, I have witnessed my husband taking care of me because I'm not 100. I do have diabetes, and I've been known to be hospitalized a couple times for my diabetes. Um, it is not an easy job, like I said, to be a caretaker, but my husband does know how to do it if need be. Do I want him to take care of me? No. No, I don't. I like to take care of myself. Most of us do. I don't want somebody to have to wash me and clothe me and do all that stuff. It's just not a comfortable feeling. And if I'm a woman saying that, I can only imagine from a man's point of view. It's hard to let somebody do those things for you when you're used to being so independent yourself, you know? So I know that he would take care of me, and he's capable, and things that he's not capable of doing, he knows, like he'll call a family member and say, like, listen, this is the part I can't do for my wife, can you do it for her? Like, but he's done the things that he needed to do, so you have to, I mean, guys, listen, when you go to that altar, that's why I keep saying it's a serious thing. When you say yes to all them things, you have to, they're in that. you know, that I don't know what they call it. I guess the vows, excuse me, the wedding vows are there, and those sentences are included in there because it's to make sure that you understand what this bond is about to be about. It's about through sickness and health, you know. So you can't just want to be with that person because they're healthy. What if that person gets sick? You know, I'm a prime example of it. When me and my husband met, I was not sick. You know, I didn't have diabetes, but I got it along the way while we were married. So what was he supposed to do? Throw me back? You know, he wasn't throwing me back at this point. He just have to deal with it. I mean, he's eerie of needles and stuff, but you know, I've taught him in pudding, if I, you know, if I'm not able to give myself the shot because I'm in some kind of a, you know, it could be anything. I might have fell out from my sugar being too low and I can't even, sometimes my hands don't work. If one of them need to give me the injection, for if my sugar's too high, excuse me, then they need to give me that. You know, they're able to do it. It's important that I share, you know, how much medicine I'm taking, you know, what I took. So this way everybody's on the same page, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, just we forget that this is a duty of ours, being a wife, being a husband. We need to take care of our mates. Okay, being a girlfriend, being a boyfriend, like I said, serious relationship. Because don't think, baby boy, I'm taking care of you and we not in a serious relationship. You just my man right now. Like it's you know, you didn't tell me that I'm gonna be your one. If you tell me I'm gonna be your one and I'm a believer of it and we fiance, you know, you're my fiance, then that's different. I'm gonna take care of you. But if we just title as boyfriend and girlfriend, no sir, I'm not doing that. You gotta call your mommy. I'm not doing that. That's a hard job to commit to somebody to take care of them and they're not even, you don't got no papers on them. I need papers on you, boo boo. Uh-uh. If I'm gonna take care of you, sorry. I know it sounds harsh, but it's just too much that's entailed with that. Being a caretaker, you, I need to have papers on you. Do you need to have papers on somebody that you're willing to take care of for a long time? Like that is just sick and is not gonna get better. Do you need papers on them to do that? I need papers. I'm sorry. And they could feel how they want to feel about that. Marry me then. If I'm so good to take care of you and you know do all these things, marry me. They should be able to marry you. You know, people like to tell people, oh well, if you love me you would do this, if you love me you do that. Well, if you love me you marry me. It's as simple as that. Okay, and that's just it. So I feel like, nah, I'm not doing that if you not my husband. No, sorry. Are you doing that, ladies? If that's not your husband, are you gonna take care of that person? Are you? They get sick. You gonna take care of them? You gonna be taking off work to take them to the doctor and stuff, losing money and all that stuff? Not me. Not your girl. Nope. So men, this is not your wife. Are you gonna take care of her? You don't have no papers on her. No kids with her, no nothing. Y'all just boyfriend and girlfriend. Is it that serious? You love her that much? You gonna take care of her? Huh? You gonna do it? And she's not your wife? I want to hear it, guys. Drop comments. Tell me if you gonna take care of somebody and you don't have no papers on them. Taking care of somebody is a very difficult job, okay? It entails a lot of things, honey. That person might not be able to eat. They might need have a peg tube. You know what I'm saying? You might need to put that medicine in that machine. You might need to keep getting up every night, you know, all night, changing them. What if they're in, you know, adult disposables? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna clean somebody, honey, when they number two and number P and P? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna keep washing them because they're constantly vomiting and throwing up? Are you gonna do that? You need to ask yourself these things before you go into marriage. Okay, I know so many wives that don't want to take care of their husbands. It's a shame. And I'm talking wives. You don't, it's like I said, I don't want to take care of nobody neither. I'm married, but guess what? I know that it's my job to do it. Yes, I said yes to the vows. It's my job. Now, I'm gonna be praying that this brother don't get sick for a long time. Like he don't get sick at all. I wish no sickness on him. Because I don't want to be somebody else's caretaker. You know, I did it for my mom. That was enough. It took a lot out of me to do that too, because at that point I was really sick. You know, I was in one of my, what I call it, my bouts with my diabetes, and she needed me. So of course, you know, no questions asked. I did what I needed to do. You know, I put them big girl panties on and did what I needed to do for my mother, as she would have done for me. But am I willing to do that for somebody else? Yes, for my husband, but it's not something that I want to do. No. And I have to be honest. No, I don't want to take care of a sick person, and I feel sorry for him if I ever get sick where like I'm, you know, like really down and out, because he's going to be stuck with this burden. I'm going to be a burden at that point. But he said yes. So I feel bad for that brother. But what can I say? His wife is sick. I'm not well, you know. I try to be as well as I can be. That's why I try to eat right. You know, I'm really on this journey now to start really eating right, to start cutting out anything that is bad for me. You know, a cheat every once in a while. I have to do that. I am human. My birthday is coming. I would like to have a piece of ice cream. I mean, a piece of cake and some ice cream. Is that gonna kill me? No. But if I'm eating it every day and I'm doing that every day, yes, it will kill me. So I'm saving my goodies for my birthday. Yeah, I said it again. It's May 25th, guys. And I want to see you dropping happy birthdays for your girl, because you know I love my birthday. So I want to, you know, save my goodies for my birthday. And that's what I plan to do, guys. I'm going to have ice cream and cake for my birthday. So, guys, this is our topic for today. Tell me if you're going to take care of your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you have no papers on them. If it's your husband or your wife, you have papers on them. So technically, they get sick, you got to take care of them. That's what the good book say. Okay? Are you following the good book? Are you going to follow those vows and do what you're supposed to do? Or you just going to be like, listen, I can't do it. You got to go to nursing home. Or you going to pay for somebody else to take care of them. I know people that do that because they don't want to do it. And if you have the money and somebody else can do it, a lot of people go that way. But my husband wouldn't want somebody to come in and take care of him. Like, your husband's not going to want that, I don't think. It's just like, it's too uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for you to wipe your own husband's butt. So do you think that he wants somebody else to do it? Like, he's not going to want that, guys. You're going to have to be the good wife that you're supposed to be. And, you know, put those gloves on and get to wiping. That's what this is about, honey. That's your number one right there. Your number one is the one that's going to do for you. Through thickness, what they say, through sickness, through health, and I forgot what's the rest of the stuff, but you know it say all that good stuff in there. I'm going to do it if I have to. Do I want to? No, I said that already, so don't be going back to that. You don't have to want to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to want to. But anyway, so guys, tell me what you think about this. Are you going to do it or not? Okay? Are you going to be the good doer and take care of your mate? You need to do that. All right. So guys, just our topic of the day. You know what to do. Drop comments. Do all that. So guys, let's get off the topic for a minute. Y'all got to be watching my shorts for my update on Puffy. I'm watching Puffy's trial every day on YouTube. So it's, you know, that we can't see the trial because it's a federal case. Federal cases do not allow you to stream the actual case. There's no cameras in Puffy's trial. So we don't get to see it like we did O.J. Simpson's. Sorry guys, the ambulance is coming through. I'll wait a second. All right. So it wasn't like O.J.'s case where we was able to see it. OJ's thing wasn't what you call it, it wasn't federal, so we could see that. Anyway, I just want to tell y'all something funny that I heard watching, updates on the trial. Apparently, Puffy asked the judge, could he go to the restroom? He raised his hand like he was in school, and he asked the judge, could he go to the restroom? He needed a restroom break. The judge told him no, to hold it. They being real bad to my boy Puffy. They won't even let him use the bathroom. Like, this is absurd. I really believe that they're trying to make an example out of him. And guys, let me tell you this. I loves me some Puff Daddy. I said that before. I got mad videos on it because I feel like they just coming for a lot of our stars. I do believe that Puffy might be guilty of some things that they're accusing him of. I do believe that. I was able to actually see the footage of him beating down Cassie, his ex-girlfriend, that took $2 million for a settlement for her beatdown. Yeah, I said it. She got paid $2 million to be quiet, and now she's supposed to be the star witness on his case. She don't need to be the star witness because she took the money for the beatdown. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. She took it. Yeah, he beat her down. He should not have put his hands on her. I believe that. I believe he should have served time for that, okay? But instead of him being able to serve time, Cassie didn't want to bring it to the police. She wanted to take it to the, settlement and take $2 million for her beatdown. Well, I'm sure, like I said, when she took the $2 million, she was smiling because that's a big, hefty lump sum of money. If you beat me down and I got $2 million, yes, I'd be happy too. Don't come for me. You know you would too. Okay? And no, I ain't telling on you. I don't have to mention that beat down again. I won't ever talk about the beat down. I sign whatever you want me to sign for $2 million. I did it listen here. I would have signed the papers for $1 million. They got this all twisted. Cassie don't know what she doing. He wouldn't have had to worry about me testifying because, child, I would have moved out of the state, out of the country. He wouldn't have been able to find me. Nobody would have been able to find me, girl, with $1 million. He could have gave me $1 million and that would have been it. And I would have just said, okay, Puffy crazy, and that's it. And going about my business. He wouldn't have had to worry about me talking about it no more. But this is what happens when you marry them high profile women. Yeah, I said it. And they wasn't even married. Take it back. They wasn't even married. He just was with her for a long time. I mean, to me, they common law because, he was with her for like 10 years. But baby girl took the money. But honey, let me tell you this. Do I believe Puffy been partying for a long time? Yes. Puffy been doing these things for a long time. But like I said, he's not guilty until guilty until proven that he's guilty. We need the proof. I need to see more tapes, more footage. I need to see that he was raping children and he was trafficking them. I need to know them things. Okay? And there's just a lot of he say, she say, like Michael B. Jordan's name came up. Yeah, I said it, Michael B. Jordan. The fine brother who loves only white women. Yes, I said it because I felt like it. That's why. Anywho, so Michael B. Jordan's name came up and everybody thought because he was at the party. No, he wasn't at the party. Cassie and Diddy had broke up for like, you break up, you make up, you get back together. They had did one of those things. And while she was on hiatus without Puffy, Michael B. Jordan tried to talk to her. He tried to holler at her. And Puffy threatened him. So when Puffy threatened him, Michael B. Jordan called Cassie and told Cassie, listen, you got to talk to your mans because he's threatening me. Puffy's been known to do this, guys. I've heard these stories before. It was before said that he blew up somebody's car for talking to Cassie. Like, there's been all kind of allegations. But if you really know and you've been following Bad Boy for a long time, like I have from the 90s, Puffy's really a bad boy. He got a big bag too. So when you got a big bag, you don't even have to do these things yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The bag is very thick. So when the bag is thick, you know, you could drop that bag whenever you want. And there's just people that do certain things for you. You know what I'm talking about, my around the way people. Anywho, that's why Michael B. Jordan's name came up. So don't be telling me that Michael B. Jordan was at the party, because he wasn't. He don't like being around us people. Yeah, I said it. He don't like being around us people. He been known to be around other people and not us. I said it, and I ain't taking it back. Is he fine? Yes, he fine. But he don't belong to us no more, ladies. Okay, so give it up. He don't belong to us no more. Anyway, drop comments if you don't agree with that neither. Or if you do agree with it. I don't care if you drop a comment. It's good if you drop a comment. I want to know. Do you think Michael B. Jordan is still for us? Not me. Yeah, he fine. But that's all he is. I looks at him from afar. That's all. Remember, here, guys, I'll give you another one. Nicki Minaj tried to holler at him one time. He ignored her. I don't know why she did that. I guess she was hot at that time. You know, she's still hot. Give it up for Nicki Minaj. But anyway, she was hollering at him big time. She said it on an award show, and that boy paid her no mind, because, you know, he's not interested in that. I said it. So, guys, drop comments. Are you going to take care of her or him when they get sick, if they get sick, and you guys are wed? If you just boyfriend and girlfriend, are you doing it without a paper? I ain't. And don't be calling me out for it. I ain't. All right, guys, it's your girl, Kenyatta. I love you guys. Listen here, drop comments, subscribe, like, and comment. Yes, I'm saying it on this video. God help me if I don't remember to say these things. Y'all already know what y'all supposed to do. All right, guys, I love you. Hug, kiss, tell somebody you love them. I love you guys. Bye-bye.